please request you to stay on with me. Now, the Supreme Court has delivered a split verdict on the constitutional validity of Section 17A of the Prevention of Corruption Act inserted through the 2018 amendment. A bench of justices disagreed on whether prior government approval is required before police can initiate an investigation against a public servant for acts linked to official decisions. Justice K.V. Vishwanathan upheld the validity of Section 17A, holding that the provision is a screening mechanism and not a shield for corruption. He observed that in the age of technology and social media, public humiliation is irreversible even if an officer is later found innocent, quoting the Bhagavad Gita to stress the importance of reputation. In a sharp dissent, Justice B.V. Nagaratna held Section 17A to be unconstitutional, saying it protects corrupt public servants and impedes investigation. She said no prior approval should be required to probe offences committed by public servants during the discharge of their duties, adding that no clemency can be shown to those indulging in corruption. In view of the split verdict, the bench has referred the matter to the Chief Justice of India for constitution of an appropriate bench to hear the case afresh. Sambhav, we're now learning that the Supreme Court has delivered a split verdict on the constitutional validity of Section 17A in regards to the Prevention of Corruption Act.
Well, absolutely. Here a split verdict by the two-judge bench of the Supreme Court of Justice K.V. Vishwanathan and Justice B.V. Nagaratna. It was regarding Section 17A of the Prevention of Corruption Act which was inserted by 2018 amendment. Here, Section 17A bars the police from initiating any investigation against a public servant for offences allegedly arising from decisions taken or recommendation made in discharge of their official duty. And now there is a split verdict because both the judges differ in their opinion. The matter will be put before the Chief Justice of India, and hence the bench ordered referring the matter before the Chief Justice of India, because the Chief Justice of India is the master of the roster, and here the bench has directed the registry of the Supreme Court to refer the matter before the CJI to constitute a fresh appropriate bench in these cases, similar cases where two-judge split verdict comes from the top court. Generally, a three-judge bench is constituted by the Supreme Court to hear the matter in detail. But if we talk about this particular split verdict by Justice K.V. Vishwanathan and Justice B.V. Nagaratna, as you rightly pointed out what transpired inside the courtroom, here Justice Nagaratna has said no prior approval is required for the police officer to initiate investigation under 17 clause A, which was the bone of contention here, on which the Supreme Court has passed a split judgment. On the other hand, Justice K.V. Vishwanathan, in his opinion, has reasoned that the object of Section 17A was not to condone illegal acts, but to have a screening mechanism. He also quoted Bhagavad Gita. Justice Vishwanathan quoted Bhagavad Gita, saying that the self-respecting man, even death is more preferable than disrepute. In this age of technology and social media, the act of pardoning, act of parading in court, etc., is irreversible, even if proven innocent later. So this is what Justice K.V. Vishwanathan said, and on the other hand, Justice Nagaratna differed, and she said that in the view of that, no prior approval is required for the police officer to initiate investigation. If we talk about Section 17A, the Section 17A of the Prevention of Corruption Act bars the police from initiating any investigation against the public servant for offences allegedly arising from decisions taken or recommendations made in discharge of their official duty. Now the matter will be placed before the Chief Justice of India, and it is likely that the CJI will constitute a larger bench, probably a three-judge bench, to hear this matter afresh.